Here comes the big titty goths. Oh, forgot to turn my lights on. Bing. 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 There we are. Oop. All right. Let me check on this. So, okay, we're making the coral wood into planks here. What was I going for? I think it was this. Was it the jewelry bench? So the portal is definitely useful. Being placed out, the portals take 10 minutes to charge. Okay. Ancient gemstone, mechanical parts, coral wood plank, terrain, iron bars. They're not particularly difficult to use there. We can make the advanced automation table. Ignore the galaxites for now. I think what we really need is a fury forge, though. I think you'll find. Because I have galaxite, I know also where to get it. Oh, I had galaxite. Where is it? That's a great question. Well, I have no idea. I had galaxite. And there it is. And now I have it again. Quite a bit of it, actually. What's up? Hello. Oh, there he is. Bing. Right. Let's go octarine hunting, I believe. Yeah, but sprinkler, that doesn't really do much. Do I need anything right now? Well, I need seashells. Oh, yes. I have a fishing table. Huh. Spicy, sticky, glowing, and sweet lure. What do I need for those? And a black bug. Okay, so I need to hunt a larvalet, earthworm, and a glow tulip. Yes, I think we're gonna have to find that as well. What can the core keeping grind? I see, absolutely. Well, I would like to finish this game at some point in time. Would be ideal. And it's a fairly large game. Have you finished Satisfactory by now, I presume? Alright, this is where it gets interesting. Then I need to... It's too loud. Let's find some octarine. That's what we're looking for. Ideally, we need a lot of it. Because I need to craft basically every single thing in that table. So that's what I'm working on today. Oh, there's a crab here. Get him, minions! Get him, minions! Alright. Did I get a seed? I did. Very nice. I'm staying here. He's scary. We need more octarine. There's a lot of water everywhere. This is a little problematic. So much water. Now, what do I need? So we can ignore this for the moment. That's the scanner, although I would like to get it, but that's not the hard part. So we can get the octarine bars, the ancient gemstones, yes. We need a glowing lore we can do. What's a purple lore? It's spicy, sweet, and glowing. Well, sweet and glowing I know for sure. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to need to hunt some bugs if I want to be able to get those. I came from over there, presumably, no? Let's go this way. there's something in the middle here. Hopefully some octarine. Ah, I didn't bring any scarlets with me, did I? And my pickaxe is absolutely tarnished. Beautiful. Ooh. Let me grab this because I do need all of this coral wood. So all of it that I can get I will take because it all needs to go to planks so I can make all the new stuff we need. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me go back here because I forgot to grab the thing that I need, which is nice. The glow tulip, I feel like I could make the lure for one of them as well. Might be interesting. But this over here, the land algae is fine. Yes, yes. Right. Wait, do I even have my... Oh, I don't even have my bench with me. Well, I fucked up here royally. Good job I came back anyway. I think 18 will be enough. How many do I need for a pickaxe? Well, I can make a pickaxe now. It's 417 mining damage compared to 385. Alright, well, I'm just going to do that now. And then we will salvage mine. And what I'll do is I'm back only for a moment, but I'll throw my octarine and my gold in here. Might as well. Okay, and now to overclock this is 3 octarine bars. Take you out, salvage, and there we are. And now we don't need that anymore, but we do need octarine bars, so I'm going to take the octarine with me. And then we should be good. Yes, that would seem quite the way to go. Alright, let's leave. But I now have a better pickaxe, which looks interesting. I can't believe I found everything other than octarine for such a long time, but the nice thing about that is I know exactly where I need to go next after I kill the Titan boss. All the way down here. Or up here. And also over here. Yes, this is exactly where we need to go. Should we do this? Okay. Now I need to figure out... Where do I want to go next? That's the real question. Well, maybe not, actually. The real question. Let me grab this wood first. Coral wood seed. Okay. So we can now grow this wood as much as we need. I'm not sure I'll need to do that, honestly. What the heck? Alright, I'm getting scammed already. It's been 2 seconds. Get him, game. Exactly. Foolish. Absolutely churlish. Alright, I guess let's just build out until I hit land. Ouch! Ah! This isn't good. Got hit a couple of times and I nearly lost my life. Absolutely beautiful. Well, the mining speed is a tad slower, but it's definitely faster to mine because it's the mining thing, it's mining peak for the area. Hopefully this is an actual, like, decent zone for a moment here, so I can actually mine some octarine, because that's what we need. What is this now? What the heck? What the fuck is that thing? Oh my goodness, you stay over there. Yeah, he's passed. What the fuck was any of that? Oh, this is terrifying. And I love how there's a bunch of slime balls everywhere. Riveting, I'm sure. Crystal lamp, interesting. Ah. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a mage here. Attack him, minion. Nice kill. My thought process here is that actually this could be interesting. I might be able to get a new book from them and or stuff. This seems like technology once lost, maybe. Yes, a hollow board. This has got some incredible detail, and I'll give them that. Pretty terrifying stuff, I do say so myself. Look at that over there. Ah. Has protection or buffs, maybe. Well, the buffs are gone now. Get him, minion. Good kill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there, my friend. I don't want you to hurt yourself now. Oh, there's a guardian here trying to trick me, are you? You can't trick my minions. Large valuable pouch, what? Plus 10, oh. Plus 10 inventory slots. And I presume this goes on here. Well, that could definitely be removed. Yes, and I just get plus 10 inventory slots apparently. Well, I guess it just goes here, yeah. Well, that is interesting. And I presume... Wait, what? Oh, it's a large plus 10 pouch inventory. Oh yeah, but it's a valuable pouch. Yeah, no, I misunderstood that completely. To be honest, I don't really need the potions, but I don't need the valuable. Actually, no, I do need the valuables. The valuables actually take up a lot of space, actually. I never thought I needed the valuables, but I think that actually makes a lot of sense for me. Okay. Well, I already see a hood over there, but that's interesting. A scholar's hood. Mana every second, range damage, 24% damage against bosses. Wow. It's a hood and cloak. Presume the cloak is the chest piece there. Well, considering what I'm running, I'm definitely not going to be running that. We're running a minion build here. But nonetheless, I will go through this dungeon here. Oh my, didn't even see him. But nonetheless, even if we don't want the armor, we still may be able to get a spellbook potentially from them and or something different. It's another scholar hood off of him. An enrage potion, don't need it. Don't need the food either. Now he may be real, this one. My minions will be able to discern the truth. You can't hide from my minions, Demon. He's not real. Oh my, hello gentlemen. Ooh, 200 damage. It's a big smack. Yeah, it's not a lot of Octarine, but we'll get there. I have a feeling the one across from here is real. He's not, I lied. Ah, they can't get to them. Yes, it's fair. They can now, though. And he's passed away. There's a lot of furniture in here I'm having to discard. Ouch! You absolute bitch. A gold-edged table. Well, I mean, I'll give them that. There's a lot of decoration if I want to decorate, but I don't. Unfortunately for me, there's a lot of Octarine down there, but I'm on the inside of here, so that's not helping anybody. I can't get through this. So sadly, it will have to be left. And we found the chess piece. Very nice. We now have both. Ooh, what is that? A screen device. New item, you say? It's a valuable. Okay, and it goes in there. Beautiful. You know what? I think I do like the idea of these valuables going in there, you know? Yes, I think I do like it quite a lot. Now, where the fuck am I? That's the question, isn't it? Right, I've been down here already. There's something down here, but there's also something up here. Ooh, is that a new staff? Yes, it is. Now, let me take a look at this staff here. It does 288 to 350 magic damage, but it costs 23, which means it's a slow-firing staff here, secondary use, strong multi-shot. We certainly can try it. I presume it needs an Octarine. This one, oh, we'll see. We'll try it. We'll try it. If I don't like it, I can always swap back, can't I? Alright, we still have another passageway to go. Tentacle whip, yes. Half of a golden card borders an image of a mouse. Looks like it's a part of a set to do something, I presume. A keen potion, which I definitely don't need. Those, sure, more keen potions, which I don't need. And a fizzy crystal, which can go in there. Alright. Where shall I go now? That's all done. That's done. We have to go all the way down and then back up. I wonder when he got here. Okay, there's more down here. He drops a hood for me. Well, unless these guys can drop 19 armor septum ring. Interesting. Large valuable pouch I already have. Can I sell? I can't sell it. That is a magnet pickup radius, can be equipped in offhand. Yeah, sure. Greater healing potions are always required. Stone skin potions I do not need. Large valuable pouches, unless I can salvage it maybe. Let me see about salvaging here. Because 2 of those hoods can be salvaged into gold bars. Very nice. Can I salvage the bag? Yes, I can. Very nice. We've got 3 octarine bars. Card cannot be salvaged. Obviously, we'll keep that as a full set. Okay. Now that has ended. That is something here. What are you, my friend? Is this an outward... Is this a way out of the dungeon, one might say? Well, that is interesting. There is a way out here. And there's a lot of octarine here. I do think I should go back, because I'm not done in there. There's still more to find, so I plan to go back in there. But let's keep going for the moment, because there's some octarine, and I desperately do need octarine. I'm going to need a metric fuck ton of it, because I'm going to need all of it for an advanced automation table. Plus I need a new furnace, plus I need, well, everything. I need a new backpack, I need everything. But before I was really not convinced that I needed a valuables backpack until I started picking up a lot of valuables on longer trips, and as it turns out, yes. At least we were able to get that octarine we saw, which is over here, which is nice. Alright, now we've got all of that, I feel a lot better, because at least we didn't lose out on it. The question is there any more? Grab all of this wood here. Oh, whoa. Let's not be so hasty, shall we? Jumping into those bowls like I want to die. It's not a smart strategy. That's racist. Get him, minions. Beautiful. Alright. Seashell. Beautiful. I do need a well... I think whether I need a seashell or not is fairly questionable, I would argue. I would argue it's quite... It varies. Man, this game is really trying to pull me away from that dungeon there, isn't it? Do I have another objective on my map now? No, I do not. Which is fair, because my objective is to kill the water titan. I've got to find him. And either I can scan for him, or I can find him by myself. But either way, we need the superior lure to be able to lure him out of the ocean, I presume, to fight him. And I'm going to make a presumption that this said platform is likely on the very edge or in the middle of the water somewhere. So my first strategy, depending on how they do these things, is before I lure that water titan out of the water, is I'm going to make my platform fucking ginormous by placing a bunch of blocks everywhere. Because that'll make it a million times easier to dodge anything he's going to do. And from my understanding, bosses can't break floor blocks right now. Ooh, close one there. Alright. I've mostly gotten everything, but I really can't afford to leave anything, especially if it's Octarine. Just dig up some of the slime, it's being annoying. Oops. Okay, that's better. Let's go over here now. Hello, my friend. Okay, let's head up here. We'll go back. And that way, we can do this. No, fuck you. Okay, let's go back into the dungeon here. Oh, I have 126 Octarine. Oh, that makes me feel better about myself, slightly. The bigger the better, really. Right, we've got a water section here, and then we've got something else here. Okay, nothing else here. So there's something here, and then there's a big place up here to go. No, thank you. Fuck yourself, buddy. Minions kill him. Good. Hey, I got that figurine. Hey, well, you know what? That's quite impressive. Very nice. Right. There still seems to be more. This place is absolutely ginormous. I mean, if there was more Octarine here, I'd be genuinely impressed, I think. Got another one of his staffs. Very nice. Just going to go ahead here and break down said staff here. And I'm actually going to break down the tentacle whip. I do not need them. And the armor ring, sure, because they could break down into Octarine bars, and they do. That is very sexy indeed. If I can reinforce this, I will, because it would be quite miraculous, because it increases damage. Okay, and that now takes us out of this dungeon into slime territory. Slime's oh, he's hostile now. Because my pickaxe apparently has a ginormous radius the size of one small 60-year-old man's anus. The hell was any of that? More Octarine. Very nice. If I get the seashells, I'll definitely use the scanner to find where. Look at that guy coming after me. I don't recommend it, champ. I really don't. He wants me. Alright, we have that, and there's some more through here, and there's some more at the top as well. The only nice thing is that I can save a lot of time by cutting across. But I do need to look at making the lures slowly but surely. So when I go back, I'll look to making one of the lures, because we are going to need his special lure even if I get his scanner, and the faster I get that lure, the faster I can kill that Titan and get his buff. And I have a sneaking suspicion that actually in this area, I may be able to get an actual buff pertaining to magic or some sort of mana. Why is there so many guys now? Well, that's okay. Alright, we're not done here because whilst I've got a nice amount of Octarine from around here, I was actually kind of potentially thinking this might be the area where you find the boss, to be honest, but apparently not. This is a kind of a, what might I say, a cultist temple. It's all the backs on their own, I believe. Not bad. Alright. That is officially the end of it. There's nothing else here. Alright, I mean, I'll take it. Thank you for your service, dungeon. You got me a whole new set. Plus, yeah, you got I got a new staff from there. I am still hunting a new book in the game as well. I really wouldn't hate getting a new book here. I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with my minions, but you know, in the sake of, you know, efficiency and upgrading, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Because this book is from the first area. How is my inventory looking? Truthfully, it's really not looking bad. And I mean, if I just optimize a little, give him this, yeah, I think we're okay. I only have 6 seashells as well. Okay. Well, that's where that is. I think we should pick a different path, no? When did you get here? That is so rude. And I came down from here. Well, I mean, that's the water titan. Huh. Well, now, hold on a moment. If the water titan just came from under the water over here. Does that mean he's somewhere over here? Because I've just seen him come from over this way. Very nice. I think what might be wise as well is potentially even upgrading these minions again to kind of buff their damage. They cost more to cast, but they do more damage. I think that might be wise. Considering I rely on them so much, and as of right now, I don't have a better upgrade, and I don't see one on the horizon for now. Can you fuck off? You absolute peasant. Disgusting sniping capabilities, honestly. Grab these, because we need them for farming. We're up to 7 seeds now, and counting. I think we should head back here, go and unload, and then do a farming run potentially as well. But I'm interested because I saw him come from over there, so I am very, very interested now about where he travels. Because now I'm wondering if he's similar to Gorm. But either way, Gorm had a spawn point where he would fight you, and I believe this guy will be the same. He is ginormous, to say the least, like way bigger than the Sky Titan. We'll have to find him. He could even be down here. And he could cycle and then be this way. It's hard to say, really. But I think working on getting a lot of things from the area is definitely going to be a good strategy. I think one problem we have is we just need more mana and / mana regen. The only way to get that is, well, one better gear eventually, but... Yes, so obviously the armor itself, I'm not going to be wearing, so I'm going to put those both in there. Now, that is an extra scholar's cloak because I just put 2 in there, so nice discard there, or salvage. Yes. Fiber's good there. Let me go over here. What do I need to upgrade this book further? 16 scarlet bars. I do believe this needs to be moved. Where's my book? Is it inside? Yes, I do see this as being fairly problematic for this. There are things at the back there that have either been lost or... Yes, it's because of that, yes. What level is it now? Level 9. What level are you? Level 13. It now requires Octarine bars. I'll do 1. I'll upgrade 1. For now, I refuse to do more for the moment. That needs Galaxite to go higher. I refuse. Alright, now we've done this, we can now make a Fury Forge, so now we have a Fuel Forge for Galaxite specifically. Okay, so with that in mind, well, with some things in mind, where should I put this upgrade table? Because the upgrade table requires ores. A lot of these things require ores to function, and that is a little problematic. Will it work here? Yes, it will. And that might do for now. For now, let me sideline the other stuff. I'm not convinced yet that this may be better, just for the moment. Sideline it for the moment for me. The caveling structure, we can throw him over here with the rest of our little pally pals. Okay, now, what else do we have here? Oh yes, this thing here, I think, fine. You can go into there. This card can go into here. I don't know what it does. As far as alchemy goes, that goes in, that goes in, that goes in. The gem jellyfish does nothing. The ancient stuff goes... is it this one? Well, there are some in here, but they don't do anything. Close enough. Now, yeah, what I need to do is just head around here real quick and fix this, but it's going to be mighty difficult to get it out of the way. And the angler's stuck perfectly on it, so there's no way to actually do it without the angler dying at the same time. Yeah, there's just impossible. Because he's permanently in the way, there's nothing I can do. Great. Well, that's fun, isn't it? Now, wait a minute. What if I just get rid of this? Fucking move out the way! He's just going to end up dying. Aye, there we go. Nice. But now we have a problem. We can't put our fucking crane back because this fat fuck's in the way. Does he even have any lures? I need a purple lure off of him. I'm buying a purple lure off of you. Actually, I think I need 10 of them. Okay. Well, if I've got that, that's not too bad. Red lure, green lure, and then I don't need anything else off of you. But I will sell something to you. Have those for me. Now, would you be so kind as to move the fuck out of the way? Move! How the fuck am I supposed to do anything if this retard just stands here all day? Alright. I don't know what to do about this. He literally just won't move. And he's in the way. I don't know what to do. How is anyone supposed to play the game with this peasant in the way? Disgusting. The question is, do I actually need him? That's a good question. But with the Fury Forge, we can smelt our Galaxite ore, which I think is definitely used. It is a good thing. We can't use it yet, but we can do that. But I don't know what to do. He will not move. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, bro. I do not want to stand there all day. Right, got this here for the moment. Now, I need to go grab all of the stuff and the resources that I need. So I need conveyors. I will need more arms. I will need more circuitry, and I would definitely need more than this. So let's go and build some more than this. That's enough. Okay, so what do I need to do here? So the main line is here. Alright. Well, I think the first thing we need to do is... I'll just pick those up for the moment. This fucking guy. He just does this shit on purpose, man. Well, we need it from the main line, right? Coming up, so... It's fine if it lands here. Well, it's not, actually. That would be problem. That can't happen, though. No, we're going to need one coming up here. And then it goes this way, and then back onto that line there. Because otherwise this is not going to work. And then what we do is we go... We say, here is our thing. Our ore comes up here, and then it gets placed behind here, straight into a furnace. Oh, and it's huge. Oh my goodness, it's huge. It is Galaxite, Solarite, Pandorium, and Reluctite, or whatever. My goodness, it's massive. That's okay, though. Don't think it matters. I don't think it matters, at least. I actually don't know if it matters. I guess we shall see. But if, yes. If that's will go around there, well, I'll just grab it for the moment. Okay, that should just work. All I need is some Galaxite just to be able to filter you, which may not work because I'm moving on the conveyor. Can I actually get to it? That's the question. Maybe if I move the... Where? Oh, is my galactite's right here. I got it. Beautiful. Alright, that's good. Okay, so now we have a Fury Forge. We actually can smelt galaxite, but I need to actually throw it in here to test it. To make sure that it just smelts. I've never used a furnace of this size. I don't know how it functions. Or if there's any other requirements. Oh, that's not going to work. I forgot to power them. There we go, now they're powered. That was very close. And he grabs a galactite, puts it in the forge, and the forge looks amazing, by the way. Great animation. Stunning stuff. Just got to make sure it works, right. We only have 41 planks, I don't know why. And I put them... No, I did not. I have no idea. It's fine for the moment. Let that go. Is that... Oh, there's the galactite coming in. You can see it here. And it should just end up perfectly right here at the conveyor. Well, into this should be fine. And there we are. We now have galactite bars as well. Beautiful. So, Fury Forge is done. What else can I do right now? I can do an advanced automation table. Done. You haven't got to tell me twice that I used the first one. So here's our first one. What's in the second one? A robot farm arm. A mechanical farm arm that plants seeds and harvests crops when powered by electricity, does not drop seeds, unlike manual harvest. Okay, so this doesn't drop seeds. What do you do? Requires it collects items within its detection range when powered by electricity. Okay, so it just hoovers everything up. I should have requires it when powered by electricity, automatically scraps tools, equipment, and other things you don't need. I could salvage them myself. Incinerator, process items to be forever destroyed when powered by electricity. Alright. Seed extracts and reclaims seeds from plants. Interesting. That might actually be useful. This is useful. The rest of it is not useful, truthfully, for me. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not good either. That is not a good table. But what is a good part of that is that very thing at the end is really good. The seed extractor. I'm buying that immediately because that gives me the option now to say, okay, I'm going to go out and do a harvest. And when I do my harvest, I'm going to be able... Well, I actually don't have anywhere to place my wood. Let's put it in here for the moment. Yeah, the automation table can be salvaged, of course, because that advanced one encompasses the old one. Alright, that's done. Yes. Medium potion bag, well that's fine. Don't know where to put that. That's just random. That's random. The greater health potions are obviously good. Probably much better than my own. I really shouldn't be using regular health potions, I think, at this point. I don't know if I used all of my coral wood or if I just hid some of it or put some of it away. I have no idea, but I'll put some in here for the moment. Now, let's go do a farm run here. Okay, so we tools and gear. Alright, so let's go do a farm run, shall we? Haven't even done one today. Oh, so how much does that actually water? I mean, it's a fair amount, to be honest. It's a fair amount, actually. Like, I may make some sprinkler systems. It's not worth it. It's expensive, and I don't have a lot of iron right now. I need to go get some iron. It was a test to put it over here. I don't... Oh, hello. However, what I can do is I can say, when I harvest these, I can get the seeds back, and then I can throw some of them into the seed extractor instead of making food, because I have a lot of food. So I have a lot of food here, and I really don't need all of that. Now, the coral wood I'm not too bothered about. The pine grapple stuff I'm not bothered about. Take those. Those are fine, and those are fine. My tulip seeds are there as well. Let's plant these, because these are for my new food, so... And they are quite a bit better. The tulips, definitely not going to struggle with. Never do struggle with the tulips here. But I grow a lot of tulips. I'm probably going to have to update these for golden ones, I think. How many's left? 21. Yeah, sure. I don't think I'll need any more seeds for these, though, because they encompass most of the field. I will need to be making heart berries because I need them for health potions. I think it has very limited application, the sprinkler system. I think I would need quite a few of them. I probably need 5 or 6 of them down or more to cover this entire field and then expand. But the issue is, it just doesn't take a lot of time for me to just water this myself. I really don't mind. Alright. So now I have a seed extractor, which, to be truthful, I don't think I'm really gonna need to do too much to. So if I throw... So this will output items will drop next to the structure. That's fine. I don't think I need any seeds here, so... Bomb peppers go over here. Into there. Let's take a look here. How's it doing? Oh, did it give me 2? And it gave me 2 cupaya seeds. Oh, nice. How much? And I've already up to 43 on the juicy one, which is nice. And the rare spicy berry pudding is obviously our golden one. I don't have anything for the golden glow tulip yet. Okay, so that's that done. We've now made the advanced automation table. Proficiency workbench, which is coral wood planks, octarine bars, and 10 gold bars. And that's the next one we need. Because I actually have a jewelry bench. One. I think jewelry could go here as well. I think jewelry is fine here. Let's take a look. Is this this is the new one. That's the old one. Okay, let's take a look here. Boat speed. Okay, so that's as if we want to boat around to find things. We may need to make a boat, actually. Armor, melee and attack range, 100% pickup radius, crit hit. Okay, and they are absolutely terrible. I regret my decision, but I'm going to keep it nonetheless, just in case. Okay, that was awful. Let's be clear about that one. Now, octarine bars, coral wood planks, ancient gemstones. See, here's the thing. Other than, okay, so I need to make the pearl lantern. We know this. I'm going to do it now. Because I need the mana and the movement speed. It's been a little while. Okay, we're making good progress here. Question that we have to ask is, of course, next step. So, a garden trial made with ingenious. This trial is efficient enough to feed a village, covers an area of up to 5x5 times. So I presume this basically just digs up crops. But it is 5x5, which is pretty crazy. But can't you just make a better version of a hoe? What's the best hoe you can actually make? You make a scarlet hoe which does 5x5 tiles. So what's the difference? Because I can harvest a 5x5 with this. Yes, I think the next thing I need to do is I just need wool and fiber, and I can make the thing here. And I have wool and fiber. I have some wool in here. I swear I have a lot more wool somewhere. Unless I deleted it, but that would be weird. Huh. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't have a lot of wool. I thought I had a lot. Huh. That's definitely... None of these will have wool because they've all been changed. Yes, I actually don't have a lot of wool then. That's a problem. I did have a lot of wool. I think what we may have to do then is pivot a little and I think we need to go feed some moo cows maybe. I'll take some bomb pepper seeds with me. Especially considering I can now make seeds, which is nice. Because I can boost my harvest to get more than what I need. So I basically have an unlimited amount of seeds now. Oh my goodness, look inside of there. Oh my goodness, look how much milk there is. I haven't been here in a minute. Quite a while, actually. And is that, if that's not as clear as day, I don't know what is. Yes, killing the bigger one is absolutely crucial. Oh, I killed a moo cow by accident. And I just killed another moo cow by accident. This is going so well. I can breed them as long as I keep them alive. I'm accidentally killing them. Oh, at least they have wool, I'll tell you that much. Right. Oh, I forget I don't need to plant, do I? I just need to give them food. And they'll just continue to breed. Yes, of course. Completely forgot about that. Well, I accidentally chopped these down. I didn't mean to, but it's what it is now. So let me quickly go and get them some food. I don't need the seeds though, I just need the actual plants. I'll just get rid of that in the moment. The moo moo milk can actually go in there, that's fine. Okay, now I have that, now I can build a better backpack. There we go. And then, that's my first backpack upgrade since I got the Gorm backpack. That's pretty crazy. I'll take it. Yes, let's... Okay, so we've made this, we haven't made the shovel. The garden trowel really doesn't make any sense to me because I can just use a normal hoe to do the exact same thing. The portal I have not made. It takes 10 minutes to teleport to this. We also need iron bars, we need octarine bars, coral wood planks, and then the rest of it is easy. I mean, if I go get some iron, I definitely could quickly go and do that. The question is whether or not... Well, those are doing a perfectly fine job. Right, the purple laws are absolutely something that we need. We need to pick a chest. So I'll just pick this one, where we're keeping our main components for the water titan. So we can make spicy, which is black bugs. I don't know where they come from. And we need glowing. I know that much. So we definitely need glowing. So let's go into the back here. Right. Put that one there. And let's go find ourselves some glow tulips, shall we? I don't need that many, but 23 will do. Put them back so that all functions correctly. I mean, it's self-writing anyway, so even if I just throw them back in the loop, it would work. How is this going? It's doing well. And now those seeds can be planted and we'll get more. Okay, let's make it 20 of the lures that we need. Oh, it makes 5 at a time. Well, alright, that's 20. Cool. So that's 2. I think purple lures I needed 10 of. So that's 2 lures of 4. And then I think I need spicy, and I think I needed sweet. I think it was sweet and not sticky. I think it was sweet and spicy lures. So we need heartberries and earthworms. Now, I don't think I have my little net anymore. So I'm going to go make a new one. Because we're going to need it. Right. No. Where's the bug catcher net? There it is. We need 8 fiber. That. Grab fiber. Well, now I have a bigger inventory size, which is nice. It has also an extra magic barrier as well, and blue glow. We don't have much magic barrier, but we have 13. Yes. Right, let me craft what I need here, which is a bug catching net. Nice, we have a crafting point available, thank you. When using tools and weapons, yep. +1 extra as this game when crafting rails, wires, or conveyor belts. Crafting items at the anvil, repairing it. I mean, none of that is really that useful. Again, when crafting any item at the alchemy, I'd probably go for this. And then in terms of chance to gain a polished version of any item crafted at the jewelry workbench. Yeah, maybe this. Yeah, probably just go for that. I mean, the armor is not bad when you're low HP, though. Didn't mean to drop that on the floor. We're making good progress with the table itself, but obviously, to make a galaxite table, you need 40 galaxite bars, which is, we technically have very close to enough, but we still need to kill the water titan anyway. And the question is really, do we want to use portals? I mean, technically you can portal to all these different areas and pick up all these ores, but you're not really gonna, that's not gonna do much for me, really. When I can just go harvest it myself. Yeah, so I see the idea. Basically, these harvest all the things for you, and you put a bunch of these arms down and they harvest when it grows. And then, yeah, that plant seeds and harvest crops when powered. So basically, I can make my entire farm automated, and then what you can do is have a splitter that splits the stack into two, and one half goes into a chest and one half goes into a seed extractor.
Oh.
I'm almost tempted to do it at some point. I think it would be interesting. But for the moment, what I need to do is catch some earthworms. And I think 20 of them. Well, actually, how many do I get per... You get 10 per one. So, actually, no, I just need 2 earthworms. Beautiful, I now have 2 earthworms. Good. I need some heartberries, which will be... I don't know where they'll be, actually. Are they going to be used in a recipe, or will they be in here? Because I think I was using them in a recipe, no? Or did I stop using them in a recipe? Why is the Moo Moo milk stopped as well? I have no idea. No, I was using the heartberries in a recipe, so they can come out of there. What should I use in a recipe instead? That'd be a great question. Golden glow tulip. Not really much I can do about that though. A dodo egg isn't too bad. I don't really think I don't need the milk for anything, so just put it in here. But then again, what I would have to do is just scrub that of that. And actually we'd need to depower that because it would take everything out of there. If I do that. Unless I use mushrooms for it. I think I have, what do I have on this one? That's golden and golden, so we always use the golden ones and then get rid of those. Okay, and then you have tulips and then those pupillas. And you have you, so yeah, if I just give you mushrooms, that will be fine. Instead, right. Because the heartberry is in need of a potion, so I can't really do much with it here. Okay, and that creates the part of the lore. That's 3 of them that we need. I need to figure out where we get black bugs, though. I feel like it's going to be in the iron area. Let me go check. Put those in there. Put the heartberries in here. Let me go check if I'm right, because I need to go there to get iron anyway. So I wouldn't say procrastinating is the word, but we need to do it as a task. No, right, where are we? Well, I mean, his area is a good start, no? Go over to Maggers or whatever his name is, bro. I don't see anything there. Oh, there's a whole section here I haven't dug out. Those are beetles, they are not black bugs. That's a pest bug? No. Okay, so I think what we've gathered here is this is the wrong area. Also there's something in here, but I don't think I care for whatever it is anyway. Ah, yes, and everything is gold here, which is nice. And what the fuck is that thing? I have absolutely no idea. I don't know what this is. An amber larvae when eaten, permanently when eaten. Oh, okay, I already have one of these. Yes, that's fine. And obviously more gold even in an iron area. A lot of gold in an iron area. It's fine. Finally we find some iron. Now, I may need to actually build a drill here for the iron, that's the thing. So the question we have to ask realistically is how... I don't know if we'll need to do it for gold, because gold is in every single area and I don't use it for a lot at the moment. But eventually, yeah, it's going to be a pain to get iron if we need to use iron for a lot of stuff. Can't deny that. And then there's the other question of, do I upgrade the mining drill to the same level as this because it's faster? The problem is it's very expensive to use, that's the issue with it, because its durability is absolutely abhorrent. I'm back into this zone again. This is not where you find black bugs either, so... No, it's not. I didn't even know you could do that. Caveling pants, apparently. I never had those. Well, that was interesting. Bit of a crazy spawn there. Whoa, that missed every single person. That's great. Hey, my pet finally leveled up. Nice. Oh, is that some Strolly Pollies? It is. I mean, they're not useful now, but game's the game, I guess. 3% mining is 2% of mine. 2% of mining damage added as melee damage. No, I'm going for mining speed. I mean, gain 2+2 durability on your tool. Explosion damage, 4% movement speed boost for a short duration. You have to drop a valuable item from any mined wall. We definitely want that, and we don't want that, so we kind of want mining speed, but also we kind of probably want this. But I'm going to go here first. Wait, we kind of do want this, though, right? So We want both of these, right? Because 50 chance to get additional ores from containing ores. So we do need them both, regardless. Hey, we found some more iron, but... Look how many mobs are around here, dude. That is crazy. But I mean, even if there is a bunch of mobs around here, I mean, what's that going to help me anyway? I mean, even if there is around here, what's this going to really help me at all, is it? Bunch of strolling polys around here, though. There's so many enemies, though. Look how many ogres there are in this area. All for 0 iron. Which iron have I got? 49. That's not great. Take the bombs, sure. I've already passed into that area. That's where the wall is. We don't really want the wall right now. Where was the other one that I marked? I marked another one. There it is. It's down here. There's 2 of them, but look at where we are and where they are. We need a portal. But it does give us iron and gold, doesn't it? This is the thing. It might be a decent exchange though, because even doing it, we would get iron and gold reserves. There's copper there. Don't need copper, but yes. Well, I'll tell you, it's crazy how many mobs are around here. Maybe it's because of the large open spawning space. I have no idea. But we're gonna have to head back at some point. Grab some iron. And then work on the laws. And the black bugs do not come from here. I'm almost wondering if they're in the other area then. Ah, there's an ocarina door here. I almost wonder if you can combine these two together, because in here we can combine. So if we have mining speed, which is nice, but if we get +2 durability, whoa, hey guys. That's kind of crazy. What I was going to say was, in here, you can get a, where are we? You can have this, but you get, what's this? It says +2 durability up to, yes, +10 durability when breaking walls containing ores. But if you do this, and you get a 1% chance of drop a valuable item from any mined wall, I wonder if it drops a valuable if it procs this. Yeah, I think we should go for this, 100%. Right, let's do this ocarina thing then. Why? Why R? Why RT? There we go. Door's open. I don't think there's much in here, but... speak again, maybe. Valuable, an iron sword. 22% larger harvests. Wow, that's good. And some sort of crystal, yeah. That is good. And a pickaxe. Well, look at all these guys. And where am I right now? Where? From... Oh, I've travelled quite far, haven't I? I started here and I've ended up over here now. I could break through this wall and just power past everything here. Let's as well grab this iron if it's here. That is a ginormous iron vein. Holy aura. Alright. That's quite far, yes. We need to go down here. It'll take me a long time to get back to that waypoint. I think having a portal on me would definitely be useful, but we'd have to wait 10 minutes to be able to charge it up, and I think that's the whole purpose of what they were going for, was so that you couldn't carry a portal around with you and teleport back and make use of it, really. Certainly a problem. Yes, I think building an automated farm would actually be very interesting on this game. And that's what those robotic arms are built for. The question really, though, is, you know, whether we want to actually do it or not. I mean, it can be very expensive. That's the main thing. Where is the no, the portal is not here. We've kind of overshot the portal slightly. It's over here. Yes, see, the idea is that it can plant seeds, and what I'd have to do is connect it up to my seed chest. But I don't understand how I would give them seeds in a row. Because you'd select a seed for it, I presume, like a filter, and it would plant it. But the issue is that would somehow have to apply to every chest. I think it would be a nightmare, honestly. Try and do it. I have one of those. That can get deleted. That can get deleted. That. This. Larger harvest is crazy. I have this one already. I can't believe we got that. That is actually insane getting this as a farming tool item. Yes, we definitely will put that in there and then wear it when we do our harvests. Now, wait, can this thing cook solarite as well? It can. We don't need it now, but it can do it. Yeah, the Strolly Poly stuff can just go probably in here, yes. I'm not too worried about the Strolly Poly stuff. That can go in there. Any extra wool can go into here. Well, what I actually need to do is go back into storage and go and grab some bell peppers here, because maybe like that many. Because I want to go feed the moo cows just in case we ever need more wool in the future. And that will last them a little while. I love the concept of the idea, but I'd need to see how it works in reality. Oh, this is not good. Oh, you fucking dick. You're such a fucking wanker. Oh my goodness, dude. Fucking hate those mobs. Such a retard. The way he just blocks everything off. God. Stupid minion. I have to be careful here, bro. Right, put that in there, and then now the cows can eat and they can breed and do what they need to do. Good. I was worried there for a second. It's kind of my fault for not trying to actually use a real weapon. Right. Is black bugs in the other area then? Because I need to find black bugs. That's what I'm looking for the lure. So... He sell anything? He sells fiber, that up to iron. He does sell iron. How fast do you replenish iron if I was to buy? It's 30 per one, so I'm going to buy all of your iron and then I'm going to sell these to you. How fast do you replenish is what my curiosity is, because if you replenish fairly quickly, I might actually just be able to use you to buy iron. Truthfully. It's a slow process, right? Don't get me wrong, but when you don't need an insane amount of it all at once, yeah. Right. That minion lifespan. I have 2 of those already. I don't need any more. Put the gold in here. Let that cycle around. A scholar's cloak. Wait. Where did I get that from? That can't be an extra one, surely. Because where did it come from otherwise? But it can't have gotten stuck somewhere, surely. It must have got pulled off the line somewhere. Anyway, right. Righty ho, righty ho. It goes in there. Alright. I'm going to go down to the other area because I need black bugs. That's what I'm looking for next. I'm going to go check, well, technically this area, and see if black bugs are over here, because if they are, that would be helpful. Sit up a little bit. As I need to find where they're at, because they're not in that area. Those are like little critters. So now I'm curious if they're in this zone. Well, this is the Sky Titan area. That's if we want to fight him again. I don't plan to. No, there's butterflies here. That's what they drop. Okay. A dream messenger. Okay, it's butterflies here, so that's no good. Is there any chance that they're in the desert zone? Because the desert zone is a different zone. It won't be, they might be here. Oh, I just dug up some galaxites. Very nice. Issue is I don't see anything actually in this zone. That's a little problematic, I won't lie. Mostly because otherwise I'd have to travel all the way around and all the way up there. There's butterflies over here. I don't know if there's anything here. Apparently they're not actually, they're pretty much in any biome, but you have to break objects. I feel like that might be quite good in a biome like this. Any biome where you're breaking objects effectively, or wooden crates or anything like that, they can spawn. They have a small spawn chance effectively. Well, not small, it's like a 30%, but you need to be breaking crates, so it might be wise then if I go over to this area here, because there's a huge area over here. These are all in crates. Which one we break, we just keep an eye out for any. There's one, and I crushed him by accident. Got him. Black bug. Okay, we need another one now. Nice. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Right, we got black bug. Beautiful. We get 10, so that makes that lore. Then I need ancient shards and mechanical ones. And then we need to go back. If we can make the lore now, that would be really nice. And then all I need is seashells, and then I can make the scanner, find out where he is, which I'm absolutely going to do because that area is pretty AIDS because there's a lot of water. So I think the idea is you're supposed to make a boat, and then you can effectively kind of go anywhere you like. But I'm not going to do that. If I can help it. Anyway. I prefer to build, because otherwise a lot of things will shoot at me at once. And I don't want to end up dying. I feel like if you boat, you have a good chance of getting hit by things and just going crazy. So I'd rather not. One thing I'm curious about is how this works. Also, if we're going to automate things, it's pretty obvious that we're going to need a sprinkler system, of course. Yeah, but that is besides the point for the moment. Right, that can all go. Right, where are my black bugs? Let's go to here now. And it's a spicy lure. We just need bomb peppers and this. Cool, I have bomb peppers. No problem. Here we go, baby. Here we go. I need, what, 20? No, I don't need many of them. I don't know how many I need. Let me take 16 and we'll see. Finished the seed extraction, which I think is good. Okay, finished doing any planks that we would need. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that is 4 lures for him. Now the question is... Well, I didn't need to come back here. I could have thrown it here, but yeah. What it is. Okay. So now I'm going to need some of those and some of these. And then I need the 4 lures. And then I need to see what else we need after that. Let's go teleport over there. And then that gives you the great lure. And then if we find his thing, we can lure him up and then we can fight him for real. But we need to figure... Well, we've got a scan to find out where he is. So, yeah, 100%. That's going to be likely what we're doing there. Okay, all I need is 20 octarine. I only need 1 purple lore. That's fine. Yes, and then I just need 20 octarine bars. Now, for this, we need just 10 seashells. I have 6 of them. Alright, so all I need is 20 octarine, and we are good. And that gives us the lure that we need. That's not the right place. Here we are. The seashells I don't have. I need 4 more. So we've got to do more exploring before we have what we need. But nonetheless, it's good progress. Getting the lure done for him. Okay, so we don't need these. And I just need 20 octarine bars, which I can go grab right now. I'm also tempted to potentially upgrade the drill to get it to octarine level, which would definitely be speedy, but it would definitely destroy everything. It would destroy my resources, I think, but that's fun. So, let's see here. So I need scarlet bars. And then I need octarine bars to upgrade it. That's now level 11. He's level 12, so I'm going to do octarine again. And now, this is level 12, and this is also level 12. But look at the difference in the durability, right? This is the issue, but we'll see. We shall see how it goes. I used to use my octarine bars for that, so put him in here. But the only good thing is that repairing this is just 3 tin, which I basically have an infinite amount of. And some scrap, but I have a decent amount of scrap. Don't have a lot of octarine left, and to make these you need 20 scarlet bars. Well, that's not happening. I'd need a thing, yeah. That's just not happening. That is unrealistic as fuck. Not happening, buddy. Not to make something automated that is barely faster than me just doing it myself. I mean, yes, it's nice that it grows when I'm away and it will just keep going. It actually would be a lot faster than me doing it myself, but that's... For me to do it at the scale, that's the problem. The scale I'm doing it at is crazy. It'd have to be the tiniest farm ever. Or I have Scarlet farming, but yeah. Okay, we've now made the expert lore. Consists of multiple edible magic that attract in. The one big catch that lingers in deep waters is consumed on successful use. Cool, so now we have that big lore. All we need is the 10 seashells. And that gives us the ability to then find where his arena is, or roughly, and then summon him, which would be nice. But we got some stuff to do. I need to do some farming runs. We got to do stuff like that. Obviously, I've got a lot more seeds now as well, which is nice. I also feel like it might be best to switch foods here. So let's put our great lore in here. Alright. We have 61. I think that's enough, yeah. I think that would be very valid to say I can probably switch to a better version of food. The only issue is, at the moment, I need this, 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 and this, and I don't actually have enough. So, also, let's put our little bug catching net away. I mean, I remember salvaging my other one, so I know what happened to it. But I need you and you. So, let me go through the wall here. Alright. So, that comes down the line, yes. And then it comes... And then all we need is that to go there, and then we need a conveyor going this way. And that should be fine, that's it. That should work. Oh, and then all I need to do is just come into here, just like this, and do this. And now I have... My system is updated so that it now includes this neck piece, because that is pretty gross, the fact that this neck piece... What is this? Oh, it's a ring. Oh, I thought it was a neck piece. Well, it's the same thing. Either or, like, it's... I thought it was a neck piece. It kind of looked like one because how burly it was and how over the top it was, but never mind. See, I'm not convinced by an automated farm. I think it's too expensive. I mean, making 10 of them... I mean, maybe I make one. Maybe I make one of them, because I can always go get more scarlets. I mean, it would also help with gardening levels as well, potentially. Although I don't exactly need that. I get a crazy amount of gardening levels as is, but still. Right. Alright, we're out of seeds there. Bomb peppers. And then we'll grow some heart berries or some heart from the seeds. I think there's something I want to do. I want to really make a small version of the farm with the automation to test it. And what I want to test effectively is, well, this won't make a difference now, but let me dig those seeds up real quick. What I want to test is I'm not watered any of that down there. I want to test the efficiency of, for example, okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to see if I did a really, really small farm, how efficient would it be if I leave, for example. So if this waters all of this, and that's not even like in an efficient place. Well, it is, but it needs more dirt over here. Point is, anyway. So what I'm going to do is take... I don't want to do this. Well, I don't need the actual food itself. So let's take all of the... No, it's already taken it. It's fine. Take all of the actual food itself. You can have all of that. That's fine. And I don't need the harvest ring anymore. Well, the problem is the harvest rings and the harvest hat, right? Because the thing is, if I'm using those, I'm getting 30% more every time I harvest. So the question really is, how efficient is it really? That's what we need to find out. So to figure that out, let's see, what do I need here? Well, I need a robot arm, which is 5 octarine, 59, and 20 scarlet. Well, I'll do one of them for the moment, just to see how it works, because I need to understand how the hell this thing even works. Which means I'm going to need a generator. So I'm going to take that away, and I'm going to I'm going to put a big generator down here to, you know, just to power that. I want the underfloor ones here, because we're going to need that. Well, okay, so how would you want this to happen? I don't presume... Can you grow a crop on top of this? Surely not, right? You can. I think you actually can grow... Oops. I think you can actually grow a crop on top of it. Interesting. Okay. So sprinkler system goes down, powers itself. Now this... How do you work, buddy? So, okay, so he'll do... Wait, he seems like he goes bi-directional, right? Okay. But wait, if he's by... Let me... I don't understand how he works. So, if we go bi-directional with him, if I plant a crop, let's say here and then here, will he do both? I guess we'll find out in time. Let me go water my other crops real quick. I won't plant anything else there, just to see what he actually does. My thought process behind this is that this is like a pointless endeavor, effectively. But I'm going to try nonetheless. I mean, the problem I have is just so much scarlet. I do have a marker on the map as to where a scarlet deposit is, or one where I can just infinitely mine it, which is what you need to do something like this. But I'm curious to see how this works. I'm not going to do anything with that, and we're going to put everything away, and then we'll just see what happens. And then, I think the idea is that's why you have this. So then you have the item collector, which requires it collects items within its detection range when powered. And then you have an item detector, sucks up the items, and then you have a crane that cranes it out of that into a chest. But I'm not going to do that. Actually, yes, I am going to do that. I will do that because that makes a lot of sense to have like a full system functioning. And we'll build that whilst I'm waiting for... Oops. And whilst I'm waiting for them to grow, that's what I'll do. Right, so then we need a chest, of course. Do I have a generator on me? I do. For power. Okay. Fine. Because I need to figure out that works. So how? So this needs to suck up an item. So if I break this for a moment, so I would need a collector facing, I guess, this way. I don't know what his range is. Match the filter will be handled. Okay. So let's put that there. That's powered. Now I forgot to actually power him. He's powered. But then also, what we'll do is put a crane here. And then we'll put a chest there. And so our concept is basically, they grow. Oh, is that telling me where he is? Oh, so that's his radius. Holy shit, he's got a huge radius. The arm, on the other hand, is... The arm's the problem, right? That arm is the problem. But that's a ginormous radius. Interesting. And so basically you have an automated sprinkler system. But if you was going to do that down here for the big farm, that's where shit gets dicey. That's the thing. So we'll test that theory and we'll see how that goes. Right, and we'll just see what happens there. Because the whole concept is basic. It's supposed to pick them up and also replant seeds. But there is issues. Okay, it's not a flawless system. That's my concern. Not that it's not flawless, but more like... But having that huge area where he'll suck up that vacuum, that's a large radius. Which means we can effectively have one of these and then plant like a patch of whatever we want. And then they'll just keep placing and sucking up, which is useful. Because that patch, we could then designate that. But the problem is, let's say we designate, let's think this out, right? So say we just did this, right? It'd be what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 100 scarlet plus the octarine needed just to make the arms to do one of these. And we'd need the bomb peppers I could probably forego, but you need tulips and I'd need the papaya things plus obviously heartberries. So we'd still need like 300 scarlet to be able to do that. Which is pretty crazy. Because obviously this dude needs to filter out... Well, he has a filter on him. So we could have two of them stacked together and then filter that way. But yeah, you just have separate farms. I think it's a difficult system because of that. Yeah. I don't know, I think the way I've got it set up is fine, but I need to see if it replants the seeds. Because it says on it... Oh, well, the arm actually doesn't say anything on it. I need to go and read it. So it says, a mechanical farm arm that plants seeds and harvests crops when powered by electricity does not drop seeds, unlike manual harvest. Well, that's another problem, yeah, as well. That's another problem that we have, right? So, well, that's the other thing. If he harvests, right? I'm just gonna test it, but yeah, that's another problem. If he harvests, right, but it doesn't drop seeds, and then that means I'd have to suck up the crops and then put them into a seed thing, and then cycle them. So what's actually what am I gaining by doing this then? Because I'm confused as to what I'm actually gaining. Because if he does those two crops, right? I guess you get 2 seeds for every one though, don't you? You get 2 seeds for every 1 crop. So if he can do both crops, you'll gain a 50% yield off of that. Because you'll use one, because one of them will be split. So what you do is you then send the stack out and you'd split it. So it'd go like from here, right? He'd drop it onto a conveyor line and then that would split and then one half would go into a seed thing. And then that would basically convert the seeds, spit it out onto a conveyor somewhere. Because it, oh well, you probably just have a machine just claw it out, and then you just have an arm claw it out, and then it comes out, and then it goes into a chest, I presume. But then again, how does he plant seeds though? I don't understand how he actually plants them. Doesn't say how he plants them. That's why I want to watch this thing grow, because I want to see how he actually does it. I don't understand how he does it. So, because technically, if you did this right, they'd just be harvesting the whole time. Because the whole point is that basically that sucker is the same size as basically what the sprinkler can cover. So you build a farm patch about that size. See, I wanted to test what I should have done, and I didn't do, is test with the heartberry seeds. What I should have done is tested this to see, or any seeds really, it doesn't have to be heartberry, but I wanted to see, like, if I place a seed there as well and one here, if he'll, I don't think he can grab stuff like that, but I don't know how he works, so I'll put them down now, because whilst the other ones are growing, he can also be doing that. I also need to start looking at making some greater thingy potions. That was that. Yeah. The aquatic mass, I need 4, no, that's slippery slime. We've done poisonous slime. And we need slippery slime. And then what I was going to say is I should use these to craft. I'm going to craft these into greater health potions. Because I need greater health potions. So yeah, this is... Because here's the thing is, I don't know how this dude works. It says he grabs. My presumption is he grabs one block in front of him. But if he can grab and replant multiple, that would be pretty impressive. Because then I can have one arm in that radius, grabbing them and planting them. Then I wouldn't mind doing it, because you basically get so many crops, and then you just split the stack, and then you get half back as seeds, and then half goes into your system. And the farm is fully automated, but you can still do it no matter what, but it'd be very unrealistic to do it with that many arms. That's the problem. It's just what his reach is. See, I presume it's one block in front, but because it doesn't say he can reach in like a 3x3 block radius. But then again, the scanner doesn't, or the sucker doesn't say that either. But we simply have to wait for them to grow. Unfortunately, there's literally nothing we can do other than watch, because I need to watch it actually unfold. That one just hit a new stage. That's in. I bet those other ones at the top probably aren't too far away from getting their next stage then. It doesn't take too long to actually for a harvest to ripen on this game, luckily. It's not like Valheim where you have to wait like 3 full day cycles or more. Okay. And he grabbed those too, and he sucked them in there. And then they got spit out here. Okay, so the claw machine doesn't work. Alright. So claw machine is no good here. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Okay. So claw machine doesn't work. But what will work is if I was to throw a thing on him. Well, whilst I'm waiting, so he can grab both, but I don't think he can grab anything else, but we'll see. So what I'll do is I'll go grab my conveyor here, and I think if you was to do a system like that, it would set up sort of like this, right? So that goes out the back there, and then you just do this, and then you'd have your guy sitting right here, and then he would just, yeah, go into a chest. Which is fine, yeah, and that would work. And then what you'd have is you'd have this would go forward, and then you'd have a splitter here, and then one way, and instead of having a chest, what you do is you'd have one way would go here, and then it'd either go into a chest, or it would go on a long conveyor, and it would come through here somehow, and somehow end up over in this chest, which is the farming chest, and then it would get sorted from there. And the seeds would simply just get taken out of there and get redistributed into, on the right side, into that seed farming chest, and then from that other thing where it dumps out and then round. The issue is how far this radius actually works. That's why I'm testing these here. So we see that that works, but you get no seeds from it, so obviously that wouldn't be helpful, but we can do this because you get 2 seeds for every one of these that you put in, which is great. And the output just gets dumped somewhere around there, but I can just set up conveyors. No problem. Wait, couldn't we expedite this process? By simply doing this, by taking away... Because we know the sucker's going to work. That's not the question we have. Oh, I forgot to... I forgot to thingy those, so... but it will dig up all those. It's fine. Put that down, and then put him down, and let's say I put him here. Yes, he does only do 1 in there. That's all he can do. So it's just not worth it. That's all he can do. So it's useless. That's unfortunate. It was so close to being great, and the only thing that really lets it down is the fact that it doesn't have an arm that can extend more than that. I mean, you can do it, but it's so expensive and so slow that I just don't see any logical reason to ever use it. So let's go and throw the wall back on here. I mean, sometimes there's so much thing as over-engineering, and you're not... I mean, definitely, if you have an infinite amount of Scarlet and stuff like that, we could do it. And we could get an infinite amount of Scarlet if we wanted to. If we get the portal going, we could definitely do that, and maybe I should at some point. But that... I mean, to 20 Scarlet bars is just... And 15 iron as well. For that little, like, it's just terrible. That is not good. Right. Well, I'm going to need Octarine, right? If I want to reinforce this. Yes, we need Octarine and scrap parts. Well, we can do that. That's fine. Okay. Right, let's take... I don't think I'll actually need it with me, to be honest. What I will need, though, is some tin bars. And probably quite a few of them, because this burns through. Alright, let's go exploring, shall we? Because the only thing I need now is 4 more. All I need is 4 more things. 4 more seashells. I get 4 more of those, I can scan, and then we can figure out where this dude's home is. And then we can go to his home, lure him out, try and fuck him up. Where should we go this time? Well, that way's got quite... it's got a dude chilling here. $1,082 damage, you say? That's a pretty crazy crit. Okay, I should have brought more blocks. Just realizing this now. Make sure we grab the slippery slimes. We do actually need the slippery. 1200 damage. Wow, what a crit. That's crit damage for you. Crit damage buff from the gardening there. Right, let's test this sucker out. Oh, that is a speedy boy. And whilst the durability will definitely get nuked, we know this, but it only requires tin, so... Any seashells around here? We are looking for them. Wild Warden Pants. What do they do? Critical hit damage for your pet. Interesting. So they're pet things. Interesting. Yes, I think what may have been best is to actually make a boat. I think I was definitely wrong on that front. It's a little tense. Well, I don't particularly mind spending the blocks. It's just the speed. What is this? What the fuck is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. I just took damage again. What the fuck was any of that? He's coming. Granigan's kill him. Nice. This doesn't seem right. This seems like a new area. Just look how hard this shit is to break. No, that seems like a new zone. What is that? Oh, it's crystal block, yes. I think that's a new zone, so that's good. Now... Is that him? I feel like that might have been him. Means maybe this way. I do not have a lot of blocks left though. I only have 50 blocks here, that is a little rough. Right, I'm out of blocks entirely. Alright. Yes, I think I should have made a boat. Let me see here. Yes, we might need one. I mean, he came from over... Well, he went that way, so... Presume maybe that is where he goes. He probably has a wide berth, just like Gorm does. Alright. What do we need here then? I might start to throw those seeds in here, get them out of my inventory. Whilst I'm here anyway. Man, where was the boat one? There's a coral door. Wasn't there a thing that allowed me to make boats somewhere? I knew there was. The boat workbench, 50 normal planks, and then scarlet bars of different boats. Yes. How many planks do I have? I have 13. Well, I've almost got enough. Shouldn't take too long. They are regular planks after all. Yes, I think, see, the issue is, I think to make those, there's a scarlet thing here to drill. And over here, there is iron and gold down here. But they're very far away, and the only way to do anything is to build portals, but the issue is, portals are just so expensive. Like, I mean, it's 100 octarine bars, 100 iron, which is not great anyway. But if we say we got the 100 iron, and then we went to the iron and gold one, then we have infinite iron and gold. Okay, that solves a part of our problem. If we then get 100 octarine again, we can put it down at the scarlet one. We do definitely need to do this, and then that would allow us to effectively make the automated farm, and it wouldn't matter. Because we have scarlet, but yeah, that should be enough. So I need the boat workbench. No, for some reason I read that as 15 and not 50, and I don't know why. You do this. I mean, you need 200 coral wood planks as well, which is a little rough. That is a little rough, yes. That's a lot of coral wood. You probably need to actually farm coral wood potentially at that point. Maybe not. I mean, it is literally everywhere in that place. Well, I kind of do need to wait for this, so I might as well do a farm run. See, I love the concept of an automated farm, but they've made it such a ginormous pain in the ass to be able to do something so simplistic. Yeah, you're kind of sitting there going, should I even do it? Really, it's a massive, massive hassle. But the concept is very cool. I think what will help a lot is obviously if we can get infinite iron, scarlet, so forth, and gold. Well, not even, we don't even need the gold. We got a golden pupaya. I don't really plan on using that. Okay, we have a gardening level. I need to run and go grab the extra seeds here as well. We do have some extra pupaya seeds from collections, so we have a lot of extra pupaya seeds. And now we have a huge farm. But I have no beach sand because I used it all, so the game's the game. But with the introduction of that, do I make a golden pupaya and tulip one? I don't know about that, because I mean they are good, but I don't need them. I've done harvesting. Now I can put all of my stuff back on. These. And we don't have a lot of heart seeds. I may actually have to go and get some. Okay. I might need some more beach sand as well, I believe. I must have accidentally threw some heart berries in there. Alright. Put those there. Well, we got more of those, yes. Okay. More bomb peppers as well. The golden pupils obviously make their way around. I don't have anything for those, so it's fine. Maybe like dairy products go like this. Gonna need some more hard berries here. But yes, if I want to make my automated farm a reality, I am going to have to make use of those portals. I mean, if we do a little bit of planning, it wouldn't be too bad to get, but what I definitely need to do is get a boat station online, because I need to be able to traverse that area to look for very efficiently octarine, because I need a couple hundred octarine for the portals, right? And then I'm gonna need more, and then I'm gonna need more for myself as well, because I need octarine for the advanced table as well. Not too much, but a little. And whilst we're at it, I need to get some more beach sand, because I need to be able to build more pupils. Alright, everything is watered. But the thing is, it just doesn't take a long time for me to do this. So it's kind of weird. But I'm curious in the base, like, what if you was to wear something that... Like, well, actually, I don't think I have the Wild Warden pants, so I should probably just throw that in the armor section. I don't think I have those. Right. The only thing I will say that might be a bit of an issue is I don't have any fiber on me, so yeah. The only reason I say that might be a bit of an issue is because I do actually need to repair... Well, what if I do is, if I just do this whilst I'm here, then that's fine. It should last. Okay, how are we doing with the wood? The wood is actually finished. Yes, the wood's finished. Right, let's go. Let thou go. And then what I'll do is, I'm going to throw all of my coral wood plants, because I actually need 200 of these in here. And then we go down one. And a boat bench is born. I'll put it in here because it's weird. It allows traveling over water, much faster. Octarine, gold, that is ridiculously expensive. 80 planks as well, fuck's sakes, that's so expensive. Oh my goodness. I might need to build another one of those saw tables. Where did I build them? Was it in... No, it must be in here, right? Where is it? Proximity sensor, enemy sensor. No, that's just for that. Where did I actually build this fucking thing anyway? Was it in the was it in a normal workbench? There's the electronics table. Yeah, here he is. He's not too expensive. I'm going to build another one of these because I actually do need a second one going at the same time. So that we can actually have those going. Good. Because I still need more. Right, let's go see how many blocks I have. I might be able to go into the other area and just temporarily use blocks for the moment. I have a lot of stone. If I take half that, I'll take this much stone. Because I will need it for the stone walls, because I like using stone walls. But so I'll keep that. But what we'll need to, what I think I'm going to do, is if we can get enough wood, get 200 coral wood, then from there we can actually make a portal, go down, do the iron and the gold, and then we mine both of those, and then from that we'll get enough iron to be able to make another portal, and then we'll go all the way down to the scarlet one down here. And that gets us scarlet. Obviously octarine is off the table because don't have any. I haven't even found an octarine one, and I think it'll be hard to find an octarine one. And again, you'll need a crazy portal because, well, how else would you even get to it? Because it'd be miles away, likely, from the TP. I'm going to go back up here, though, because I think that this was a good pathing, because I saw the big guy, so. I just didn't have enough blocks to go up here. Well, that's a lot of octarine. I'm actually surprised that slime was not angry at me. And so there's some over here. Ancient gems are never bad. I mean, obviously octarine is better, but I can't complain about ancient gems. You do need them for all of the basically really important stuff. What is this? It's just coral. Okay. This island is clear, I believe. Well, that's him. He's going up here. Okay, well that indicates to me that I am going the right way, because that... I've seen him again now. It's actually pretty scary, like how much detail is in this game, dude. It kind of makes sense why it was so popular. Very nice. We've got a couple of them. That is 8 now. I need 2 more. Scratch that. I need 1 more. Scratch that. I need 0 more. Okay. Now we have enough. What the heck is that? A golden jellyfish. Oh. Can be equipped at 1.9 health every second. Oh. Might be useful for regen, to be fair. Well, let's think about this. Hold on, 8%, but how much does that skill give me for being full HP? 10% damage, to be fair, while being at max health. I might try that golden jellyfish out. And then, yeah, we lose one minion, but it might be worth it to actually just have, like, HP regen. It's not a lot of HP. Is it a percentage base? No, it's 2 health nearly every second. Let's see here, but then you pop that as well. Ooh, Tome of the Deep. We got a new tome. I got a red bikini bottom. Okay. What do you do? A charm grenade, which is always interesting. Secondary, summons an orbiting jellyfish minion that damages enemies on contact. 60 to 72 melee damage. Okay, these are level 11. These are level 12. The mana cost is higher, though. Minion lifespan is the same. 43 burn damage applied on hit. This one doesn't. So the thing is this also has burn damage though. I'll try it. I'll try it. It's new. I've not seen it. Let's try it. I don't know how useful it will be, but I think it's worth giving it a shot. The question is, say I wanted to repair this, what does it take? Oh, ancient gemstones actually. Well, that's actually really easy. I don't mind using some ancient gemstones to do that, which is interesting. It's just whether they're useful or not, but we shall see. I'll test them out. Right, so here's the deal. I think we should just go back, because I have... Here's the thing. I think we've got a lot, but not only that. What's important is that we have enough to make the scanner to scan where the water titan actually is. And I've got the lure to bring the fat fuck over, well, to actually get him out of the water. I don't quite know how I actually use it. I presume I just throw a net in the water and then have the lure with me in my offhand and then it will summon him. I presume that's how that works. Hard to say for sure. Oh, does it literally summon around me? Does it not? Will it not attack? Like, if I tell it to go and attack, is it because it's out of range? Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, you literally, you just summon them like this. Well, I don't think that's necessarily going to be very helpful. That's unfortunate. What the fuck is it? Yo! What's he doing? How the fuck did he even spawn there? Aww. What? How the fuck did he even spawn? It's a 1x1. You're like a 3x. You're like a fucking 2x2 enemy. Yeah, okay, so we know this isn't good. Well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for something decent, but oh well. Let's go get my stuff. That is horseshit, to say the least. He shouldn't even be able to spawn here. And we have a bit of an issue as well. Well, no, we don't. I can just kill him like this. Okay, he's not actually. Apparently, somehow a 1x1. He just looks big, but he is a 1x1. Yeah, this jellyfish thing is useless. Because it basically only gets stuff... Alright, there we go. Yeah, this jellyfish thing sucks. Because it only actually damages stuff that you come in contact with. Which is not helpful at all, really. Because I need my minions to actually go and attack or being able to tell them not just float around me. Don't do anything. Now, with that being said, we got the Sea Titan scanner. We need his mechanical parts and the seashells. So let's head back and go and grab the components for the scanner, and then we can scan and find out where the water titan actually is. Because the thing is, we could keep going in the direction we're going. Do I think we're on the right path? Possibly. But the issue is, if he goes in a big circle, it'll always look like you're on the right path if you're in that line of that circle, and you could be on the opposite side of where he even is. Which is another problem. I do think I want to keep hold of the jellyfish for the moment. The golden jellyfish. I think that could be useful. Okay. So, charm grenades go in here. Normal grenades go in there. Right, I have those, and then I need my other seashells here. I definitely didn't have that before, so that can go in there. Coral wood, more can go in here. Yep. The slime can go in there. Do that. That can get binned. That's my jellyfish. I actually need those ancient shards, and then I need these, and this is all I need to get the actual scanner itself. Let's roll. Alright, and then we'll scan, see where he is. The only thing is we have not found an octarine deposit, which obviously is what's going to hold us back. But if we can make a boat, I think we'll have a bit of a better time maneuvering in this area. So, because they're kind of like islands, effectively. Ah, he's down here. So you see what I mean, exactly like I said. So he travels like this, basically, or roughly like this. And so obviously you see him over here, or he travels in some weird pattern, but he's actually right here. He's not that far at all, he's actually just down here. But, yeah, well obviously we're not ready. I think we are actually ready to make the boat. Hold on. Also, does my pet doesn't have a point, no. I think we are ready to make the boat, but we probably should go and get down to where he's at. Won't take that long anyway. I'll go this way and pick up any octarine I see, because, well, we need it. Alright. So now the question is, which way did I go to get to that? Well, apparently this way. Ow. Why are you guys so fucking cancerous? Sitting at range where no one can see. Look, I can't even see him on my screen and he's hitting me. What the fuck am I even supposed to do about stuff like that, man? That's so disgusting. Right, heal up. I don't know what we do about him, so I'm gonna go this way. And then we'll work with this dude. Cool. Oh my god, bro. I go an inch in one direction and immediately I'm getting spammed again. Okay. Because I need to basically I need to reconnect up over this way. Oh, I wanted to do that, but oh well. I'm just gonna let my minions handle that, because these guys are aids, obviously. I'll drill through, because it will just be safer. And we got the speed for it. Fuck you. Where is he? He's pretty close, actually. But I just want to build a path to him, basically. Because I need to do a lot of exploring in this area, because I need... If I want portals, we're going to have to find a lot of resources, and I'm going to have to get these resources up and running if I want to do any type of automation on... No, that scared me. I can't destroy this object. Well, how do I get in there, then? Oh. Gotta find a way to actually get to the dude. And my health is going up, yeah. It's going up slowly, but it does go up, yeah. Oh, easy, easy. There we go. I think we're in. Yeah, I'd say we're in. Yeah, this is it. So, right. So, like I said before, I think the best thing to do is basically lay out like a platform, because look at this place, dude. Like, you tell me that like this is going to be convenient for you to fucking fight him, bro, and I'll tell you you're a lunatic. Right? Like, I don't know if he can break all this, but I think it's worth building into. Just like when I played Valheim, bro, dealing with fucking Fader, like, block that fucker in with a giant wall all the way around him, and that made that fat bitch 10 times easier to deal with. And I think we gotta do the same here. I think we grab... If I have to go farm a fuck ton of dirt blocks, I will. I don't actually know if I can, like, block all this in, though, because I don't actually know how to summon him. I think you put the lure in any of these spots and he comes up. I think that's how it works. And if that is how it works, then I'm filling all this back room in. I'm going to take a gamble that that's how this works, because I may have to dig all this shit up if I'm wrong. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place, like, stuff like this just to block any projectiles, whatever could happen in this boss fight. Somewhere where I can hide with, like, a projectile. In case he starts spamming them, I can just use that and then sit behind it. Or focus on if he's got a healing item, I don't know, like the Sky Titan did. Some shit like that. Cool. Because this dude's ginormous from when I saw him, so... I actually don't... That's the other thing, I don't know how this works. Like, I also don't know what's going to happen if this is all blocked. If you're just going to break it, I'm not sure. I guess we will see, won't we? But I just don't want to block in any of the areas where he's supposed to be summoned. Alright, and then there's obviously these over here. These are all the spots... Oh, okay. I'm cool. I'm not trying to fight you now. I'm supposed to... Okay. I didn't expect that. I may need to... Okay, I didn't expect this to happen, so... I don't know what happens, what the hell those things are about. Is he... Okay, nice. I think he's upset that I'm filling in his floor. I'm gonna need a lot more blocks than this. I don't think he's too happy about me filling his floor in, but, you know. Tough shit. He won't actually come up without the law, so... Sit there all you want. He's only here because fucking... He's only here because of that. Because I haven't thingied. So, because they obviously spawn him here just in case. So he sort of roams, and then if you come into this room, I presume like when you're so close to him, he like teleports to you. Just like Gorm, like he'll be there. This is going to take a hell of a lot of blocks. I'm definitely not going to have enough blocks for this. I may have to go get some dirt blocks, truthfully. I'm definitely going to need some dirt blocks. It doesn't take that long to fill, I just need a lot of blocks. Yeah, let's go back and go get some blocks. Because you can see his arena, and you can see on the map where I've filled in the dude's arena. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that. My presumption is the way that it works is he just sort of like, he pops up from the things. He pops up and then fights you. And if that's the case, then what we need is a lot of protection coming in. So, right, now we have everything, well, we have everything we need. I don't have a boat, but the boat's for that, so. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could try that. I definitely could try actually fighting the dude, but, yeah. Okay, that is done, and also my other planks are done, which is great news. Obviously, as we're exploring, we're going to get a lot more coral stuff, so... Yeah, I don't have a lot right now, but I will. Let's make a boat here. What do I need? I need 50 Scarlet's bars. Great. Always nice. Only have 150 left. We're going to have to go farm some Scarlets, I believe, with how expensive this is. Well, we've made a boat. Very nice. Very expensive. Now, the question is... Well, I actually have 900 clay blocks here. Can you use those? That's another 1,000 blocks right there. I was going to say, do I try and... fuck with the boss, to be honest. I don't know how you can be... This lure consists of multiple... I don't know how you use a lure, that's the thing. I've never actually used one. Where did I put my... Here. I don't know if you have to basically throw a fishing net out and then have the lure on and then he can come up. I don't know how it works. We'll have to figure it out, but I have 1,000 clay blocks here just sitting here doing nothing, so we'll definitely be doing that. Where are those blocks? I don't know where he came from. The thing is, once I actually summon this guy, we're not going to be able to come in here without him actually just fighting us, I believe. So, obviously, my thought process on it is we should probably fight him, you know, when we're ready to lure him in and summon him. I have no idea how that works, though. That's the only issue. I don't know how you actually... I've never used a lure, so we're going to have to figure that part out ourselves. I'm not going to use every single block here, but... I just want to make sure that I've got a lot of land to be able to use. I also think what's going to happen is at a certain phase in the fight, I think he's going to summon more of those tentacle guys. And I do think that they're going to come out of the water, and I need to make sure that I've got platforms around to use to protect myself, because obviously we're using minions, so let's prep for that as well. Okay, I mean, I've covered in most of his arena at this point, so the question now really should be, how do I actually lure the dude in? Like, do I like throw that there and put his lure on? I have no idea. Or is it or does it have to be a fishing rod maybe? Let me see. It's a fishing rod. Can't do it with nets. I thought you could do it with nets. You can't do it with nets. You can only do it with a fishing rod. And I don't know if you need the best fishing rod or a regular fishing rod, so we might have to make a couple trips. Okay, well, we figured that's the first part. Okay. Luckily, it doesn't take long to actually get back to this. Make sure I have my staff out here, just in case any guys have spawned. Oh. Grab this. Make sure I get all the coral I need. We're going to go exploring in this area anyway, but yeah, because we're going to need a lot more stuff. But let's get this on. Not bad, not bad. But obviously there's clearly multiple biomes off the back of these ones anyway. Because how many titans are there? There's a lot of them actually. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. So, and I'm working on which one? This one. Oh, there's 3 of those, and I think there's 3 baby ones. I think there's 3 smaller ones. There's 3 main bosses, and then 3 of those. Yeah. Okay. I do have a fishing rod. I just don't know if. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I guess then what you do is you basically just throw this out with the lure on, which I have it on. And there it does that. I think as well the regen just doesn't... I mean, I think the regen helps. I don't think it's going to help much in a boss fight though. But to be honest, I mean, it's either we explore or fight the boss. And I think it makes more sense to try and fight the boss and kill the boss and then go and explore if we can. Because we need a lot of Octarine, and then obviously we can start working on building miners over near the other things once we can build portals. They're very, very expensive, but the thing is, once you've got it set up the first time, then it won't be so expensive. The other problem is I don't have any Octarine ones here, so... Right, so apparently you just now use a fishing rod, basically, in any of these places. With the Great Lure on. I don't know if it has to be an Octarine one. The fish aren't biting. I see. It might be an Octarine fishing rod. Let me check to make sure, but it might be. I might need an Octarine one to do this. Yeah, I need better tools. Yeah, you can't do it. Okay. I kind of figured, but I was like, I want to be cheap about it because I don't mind wasting the time just to be a bit cheaper because I don't want to spend more Octarine. I don't mind being a little bit cheaper. No, we gotta make a third trip. No, we can't. And then you just have to have that lure on, and then once he's lured, it consumes the lure. I'm hoping he stays there though. Surely, right? Like, he'll stay there, like with the Sky Titan. Actually, then again, I killed him first try, so I don't know. Because I think he stays. No, because I ran away from him, didn't I, when he first started doing crazy attacks. Okay, what we might as well do is get rid of our fishing rod anyway. And then make a fishing rod, because we're going to need one. We need an Octarine fishing rod, which is there. Which is 8 coral wood, which we have, and 9 Octarine bars, which I also have. Okay, now I have what I need. Now I have an Octarine fishing rod, which is a better version, and I have that, so we should be good now. I think the only question really is figuring out... We can do one... Right now I can do one portal. Alright. Now I can use a fishing rod. I've got the expert lure on. Oh, and there he is. Well, that was easy. Oh, there he is. And here we go with this bullshit. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually not too bad right now. Where is he? Does he stayed over there? Has he moved? He's moved. He looks really cool, by the way. Ow. I can actually shoot him from here, to be fair, so my minions could deal with that whilst I deal with him. That is a possibility, yeah. Because these guys are a little bit of a nuisance, but they're not too bad. But I can... Well, I can't when the game does that, but... He has a lot of health. Yeah, dude has a lot of health, but to be fair, I think the reason why he has a lot of health is because if you look at how he's actually playing the game, bro. Don't think they can actually hit me anyway. No, I don't think they can. They actually can break my blocks though, they're little bastards. Did a little bit of damage to him. I think how it works is they sort of just chip him down over time, right? Because... Oh no, they do. No, they do a lot to him. I just don't do a lot to him. Which is valid. Oh my goodness, I nearly died because of that. I see they're breaking my blocks. Interesting. I think what we should do is just go around and just make sure we've cleared these guys, because I don't want them to keep breaking my platforms. But what I can do is with this, I can actually use minions to kind of kill them without triggering them, setting them off. Question is, where is he? No, he ran away. Perfect. Oh, that's not good. We need to get out of there ASAP. Right, we're out. We can just slowly whittle him down as long as we're careful. But he is breaking a lot of the blocks. I think I'm going to just chill for a second and start rebuilding some of these platforms here. Or else it's going to be kind of hard for me. It's because they're not just that, but they're actually breaking through the blocks as well. Oh, they're actually not breaking them, they're just breaking through them. I thought they were actually, but they're not breaking them. But they just break through them because, yeah. No, that's fair. Heard him over there, yeah. He's actually quite low. Aim for 1,000 there. Where is he, bro? I hear him. Oh, somehow they fertilized the ground. Let's go, dude. So they're actually pretty chill then. Let's get away from him. Because he's going to summon his minions and then I'll get trapped because they'll break the floor. Oh, that's a lot of tornadoes, isn't it? No thank you, sir. Get rid of that, dude. Oh, I can see him from over here. I can shoot him from all the way over here. That's free damage right there, baby. Well, this is nice. Let's get the minions on him. Get out of the way of all that. Yeah, get the minions on him. Very nice, right. Just going to heal up here. Let's just chill. Oh no, they just troll. Oh no, I'm air trolled. Air trolled there. I am overshooting. Well, let's calm down here. Okay, no, don't go that way, bro. Did we even kill these? No, we didn't. Let's get rid of these ones first, bro. Dude, how am I so good at predicting where he's gonna go, dude? God fucking, my ungodly pattern matching, bro, is just screwing me right now. We need to get rid of some of these guys. Look at how many there are. I don't know if we can get rid of them or if they just keep spawning. I'm not sure. Let's see if we'll try and actually get rid of them and let's see what happens. Like, get rid of some of them. Or it's just that we were doing a lot of damage and you know what, they may have just like picked up the pace. Oh, he's in rage, that's why. Uh-oh, that's not good. There's a lot of tornadoes. You see how many tornadoes there are over there? I mean, I absolutely can't stay over where he's at. I can send them on him, that's fine. And they'll just do that, because he can't hit me from there. If they just go crazy on him, yeah. And then they just take down these guys for me. Nice. Where is he? There's a guy got stuck over there, that's fine, I'll leave him there. Man, could you imagine if they couldn't break through this? That would be insane. He's pretty close to death, I believe. We got him! Fuck you, bitch! There we go, he's dead. Nice. Yeah, definitely filling in the platforms helped significantly. Scan the world for an echo map. Some mock terrain. Armor off the chestplate, what does it do? Armor while adjacent water. What is this? An anchor axe, okay. And what is this? An almost a beak. It does have physical melee, that's not helpful. Okay, souls, what do you do? 3% chance on range hit spawn a tornado, I think. Yeah, that. Right. Wait, can I have them both active? Oh, I can. If range attack also counts for this, yeah, there's a chance. Not too bad. Yeah. Nice, we got him. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might honestly just go with this still. Does it say what that does? Mining damage, yeah, not great. I'm just looking to see if he has anything good on his loot table. They said damage against bosses is okay. Amaroth's helm. That won't really work for me anyway. He does have something which is offhand 22 max mana, 58% of damage taken is absorbed by your mana pool. That's pretty insane, actually. For the Moonstone. 32 max mana grants the access to deeper well springs of power. So max mana. So that gives max mana, yeah, so the Crescent Necklace and Moonstone, which is a 12.5%. But it's a fucking hassle, because you have to do the lore and everything. Yeah, that's a big hassle, that is. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Even though they're actually really good items that I would want, the problem is, it's just such a hassle to spawn that fat fucker again. Because you have to get the laws and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not that big of a hassle, but I don't think it's worth farming. I mean, 32 max mana is good, but then you have to question whether you want that or the passive 30% minion damage that you're using. And the only other thing I really want is the offhand, which sponges 60% of your damage onto your mana pool, which is really useful. Now, that's an insane thing to get, but I didn't get it. I got the beak instead. I didn't get a very good, like, actual drop roll off him, but he's dead now. So, what we can do is, let's put down our boat. Hey, and now we're zooming. Well, other than the fact that obviously I boxed myself in. How do I get out of it? Huh. I guess we just float around and go look for some islands. But not only are we looking for islands, we're also looking for an octarine thing as well. We're not looking just for octarine, but we're looking for a big octarine one as well. But yeah, that fucking offhand is pretty ridiculous if you can get that. Because it will sponge 60% of your damage into your mana bar. And then if you got the neck piece as well for the 30% mana, that would be ridiculous. For me, that would be like a godsend roll, but they're 12.5% drop chance. And I don't mind fighting him again, but I just can't be asked to do all the laws and stuff. Get him to appear. Dude's a giant hassle, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, actually, I don't think we need it. I just thought about it. I don't think we actually need that. Even though I was just talking about it, I actually don't think... Because here's the thing. It's all about damage, right? I mean, we do need the max mana. That would be nice to have, right? But think about it this way, right? If we get our offhand for our minion summoning, or we get our minion summoning thing up, which is this, and we go into this and get 15% magic barrier per minion active, then it's technically, for survivability purposes, it's definitely more beneficial to go about it the other way and just have as many minions as possible for more minion protection. I mean, I would still definitely want that offhand, to be honest. I think that's worth a minion trade-off, but the game's the game, and I'm not resummoning him again just because he's a pain in the arse, to be honest. If he wasn't a pain in the arse to summon and I could just go fight him as like a one-time thing, maybe I should go look at that dude to see if he... Because I think I might be able to buy stuff from him, actually. I think you can buy them, can't you? So maybe I should do that. Because I think we should definitely get them if we can. So minion summoning, we now want to go with this. So now we have... If I summon a minion, yeah, so now we're jumping up massively. So let's see how much we're at max minions. Max minions will be, hold on, give it a second. We are at 103 barrier. That's not bad. That sponge is like half our damage. Yeah, because we can actually buy, I forget we can buy his lore, can't we? Oh, we should definitely be looking into that as well. So we actually can summon him again, basically, without doing all the stupid shit. We should probably do that, maybe. Because it really would be worth doing. Oh yeah, let me grab all this coral wood as well, because we need it. Because you need 200 planks if you want to make a portal. And that's only for the first portal. Do I have coral wood seeds? I do, and I may have to actually plant them even though I don't want to, but I may have to. Just to get some actual wood. This is a large island, you know. But it's pretty fast to get around now we got a boat, so chill. Whoa, look how many crabs are over there. There's 3 of them. Oh, that's not good. Fuck you guys. Oh, hell no. Ow. Yeah, still not too bad though. Oh, okay, he's round here. Oh, I'm stuck on a slippery fucking slide thing. I should probably put, not in a boss fight, but like when we're doing a round, I should probably have this jellyfish thing on just for the permanent regen. There is actually the aquatic boss here as well, a secondary like slime boss. We should probably look into finding them as well. I can buy the scanner probably soon. I just need the slippery slime. And then we can buy the scanner and kill that boss. Don't know where it is, but it'll be around here somewhere. Okay. Do that. There's a fuck ton of ores down here. Hi, chest. That's an octarine key. I don't have an octarine key, I'm not gonna lie to you, so, you know, game's the game. It's actually the first octarine chest I've come across. I can't believe how big this island is. This island is insanely huge. Right. Yeah, gank him, bro. More octarine, I would say. There's a lot of octarine here. This is very nice. I literally can't control where I'm going. That's helpful. Still can't. I fucking hate this slime shit. There's more cave on the other side as well. This is a ginormous like island. The first one I visited as well. It's crazy. Oh, hello there. +1 running. Yep, sure. Grab the octarine, grab that, grab the greater health potions, sure. Got a wild worn pants as well. I have to repair in a moment as well, which is fine. If I'm repairing, I'll do it, yeah, once it's kind of dead. Well, it just costs more anyway. That's not as if I'm saving anything, really. It just costs more to repair the closer it is to death. How much Octarine do I have? I have 232 right now. It's not bad at all. Okay. I mean, based on looking at this, there's so much. That's the thing. It's like I almost don't know if it's wise to go back right now or just keep pushing on, because I mean we have plenty of stuff, right? So and then we just like kind of sail back once we have all the stuff we need. Let's have a look to see if there's anything else here. I don't see anything else. Oh wait, did we find the slime? Yeah, the screen's shaking. I think we found the slime. There's not much I can do here. But there's a lot of damage. Yeah, we definitely found the slime. Can already tell. What I need to do is prioritize digging up the fucking slime shit. Whilst my minions basically kill everything. I also need to work on killing all these dickheads as well. Ow. Well, that was a shiny slime for a second. There he is. Oh, they pissed him off. I didn't mean to piss him off, but, you know. He should run away anyway. If I pull him too far. Here we go. He'll go back. I want to kill the other guys. Yeah, I basically want all the crabs dead or whatever, because them blowing bubbles and shit is not good. You can come over here if you want, buddy, but you're just going to run away as soon as I go over here, so. Bye. Got another crab doing his bullshit, yeah. All the crabs can go. I'm not bothered about the slime so much, but the crabs are the problem. Look how many bubbles there are. Oh, he puts them out. Well, that's just not good. Wait, what am I supposed to do about that? What am I supposed to do about that? That is cancer. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about doing that. That's cancer, that is, man. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, wait, no, I lost my boat. For fuck's sakes, dude. I knew I should have just come back. Oh. Now I've got to get all the way over there again, bro. It won't take that long, but still. At least the boss is dead. And I should just, yeah, fuck that. That thing's not getting killed, I don't care. That thing is shit. Oh my god, that's cancer. What the fuck is this bullshit? That's actually insane how bad that is. Because he puts them out and you slide into them. Yeah, the only way that's happening is if there's some sort of anti-slip thing that you can get. There probably is. That's the only way you're killing that thing, is if there's like an anti-slip thing. Oh my god, bro. I can't move anywhere, so what the fuck is this bullshit, man? I went... Well, I dug all the way up here pretty much, so... And that's where he is, and that's where I'm dead. Oh, shit. So I don't have to go far. I don't have to go far to get to land. Can you fucking go forwards, dude? God damn, man. Alright then. This way. How is that possible? Okay, we're at land. Alright, let's start working our way through, I guess. But we're not going to be digging anything, so it might be a bit speedier, we'll see. Okay, let's go up here. Go through here, and there's a crab that spawned. Get rid of him. Get him, minions. I have to stand here, bro. I can't tank it, so. This shit fucking blows how long this takes to blow up. Like, it's fucking forever. Somehow there's a one in here. I fucking knows how he's got there. Nice. Okay, we go down here. There's a chest we couldn't open. That's fine. Let's run through here. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost back. We're almost back. It doesn't take too long. It's just, that is just an impossible thing. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm literally just gonna leave. I have absolutely zero interest in killing that fat fuck, to be honest. And if I see something at base where there's like an anti-slip potion, then I'll do it. If not, I'm not fucking fighting him. That shit is way too cancer. I'd rather spend my time wasted killing the main boss, because he has actually good accessories he can drop. And it's not a good drop chance. It's 12.5%. So, ooh, give me some coral wood here, bro. Probably say the only saving grace is just the fact that we don't have to actually use our poison slime balls to find where he is for the scanner, because, well, we found him, but not like he's really killable unless... He's only killable if I can actually find a way to not slip on that slime. If there's like there's probably an anti-slip potion, there has to be. I feel like I've seen one, or some sort of... What the fuck? Stand here, bro. You know what? I'll grab all this coral wood because we need it. Because our objective really should be, we need to kill the Omeroth thing, but also we do need to work on the portals. Oh, I guess did I just not go this way? No, I did go this way, but I didn't go this way coming up here. That's why. I must have gone a different way, because there's a fuck ton of ads here. Yeah, I definitely did. Okay, let's go back. Alright, well, that boss is dead at least. And we do need to go back to the core anyway. Go talk to him, because he'll tell us where to go next. Oh, where our car resides can be found to the northwest from here. Cool, so that way. Cool, where is it? Oh, okay, apparently that's north down here, right, so I'm not looking north, right. Well, technically, my character is, but, you know, from here. This is not north. That is north. Oh, so he's in the desert area. He's actually pretty close to where I am, yeah. So he wants me to go to the Galaxite area. Yeah, that's fine. I'm chill, I'm chill. But I do want to kill the Omroth guy. I'm curious. If I roll up here, well, we'll just empty our inventory out, obviously. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the coral wood seeds because we may actually need them. Yeah. How much? The question really is how much. Well, I don't need any of that. An anchor axe can obviously get. I don't need that. But the question is, can keep that. I never use this scanner, which I can scan, I guess. Let's have a look where his things are. There's one, a Phantasm Echo, which is not too bad actually, to be fair. It's only right there. Yeah, it's actually, that's not too hard to get to. They were pretty useless before, they didn't do anything. Alchemy storage, so we got slippery slime balls, ground slime. Yep. Then for the deconstruct is all that stuff. I'll keep the Omroth stuff because I don't actually have one of them, so we'll just throw those into there. I'll keep that. Coral wood goes in there. Get rid of this. We have a boat. We have more coral wood coral wood planks. We've almost got enough to be able to build a portal. Okay, right, let me go. Where did I go to do that? Is it these guys? Well, he's changed, right? Has he changed? Rune parchment. Combine the materials, broken handle, blade, clear, 50 iron bars in it. Yeah, I don't. He has nothing new. Wait, where did I buy the where was I looking to buy the stuff for though? Because I saw the egg, right? Was it in here? Oh, was it in here? Ah, yeah. Nope, you actually do need to use all. Yeah, fuck no. I am not doing that again. Nope. Okay, well that's not getting farmed then. That's unfortunate, but it's what it is. The game's the game. It's not happening. That's ridiculous. Wait a minute. I'll just use it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yep. Nope. You got me so fucked up if you think I'm doing that. Well, that saves me some time because it means I haven't got to farm that garbage. With that being said, though, there is one piece of garbage we do need to farm. Oh, yeah, let me throw this in here as well. This Tome of the Deep. Shit as well. Yeah, we need to work on our thing here as well. We need to work on our portal. I don't have enough Galaxite bars. I have enough coral wood planks, but I don't have enough Galaxite bars. I think I have like 30 something, right? 32 Galaxite bars, yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, okay. We're going to need a lot more Octarine, so I'm going to keep the... Obviously, I've got to keep the boat on me. I don't know why I put the tin away, because I'm going to need the tin regardless of what I do, because obviously using the drill, so... Oh yeah, I also never use the Guardian Potion, so I'm just gonna throw them in here, because I'm probably just going to forget about them again on the next boss. They're not doing much for me. Okay, that's right. Inventory is looking good. Let's go do a farming run. So headpiece goes on. My armor is fucked, and I only just noticed that. Okay, my armor's now less fucked. Cool. Yeah, because that was looking pretty bad there. I need that. I need my watering can on. That there. I need my ring on. Okay, let's go. But yeah, if we can get the portals going, I think what we're going to see is we're going to be able to well, we'll basically get everything other than Octarine. But I don't need a lot of Octarine to actually build this. I need a fuck ton of iron and scarlet, and I actually do have those resources available infinitely as long as I can build a portal to them, yeah. Right, let's have a look here. Right, we've got that. We've got some of these. Let's plant this stuff. I do actually have more desert blocks, so I can expand this if I want to. But considering I don't think I'm going to, and the only reason why is because considering the fact that I'm looking to make an automated farm, it seems a little weird because the automated farm is going to be significantly smaller anyway and require way less seeds. But it will also be automated and it will run when I'm not here, which is where your yield should go up quite drastically if you do it right, but it's going to cost a fuck ton of scarlet to do it. I already know how we're going to build it. It's just getting the resources. We have to get infinite scarlet and infinite iron, and then we can build it. But not having to farm the little Omastar guy, I'll tell you what, is going to be, well, it'll be faster now. Because the thing is, it took a while to kill him. And the thing is, whilst I definitely would want to farm him, because I think his resources are really good, I'm not going to do that, bro. Okay, let's throw this in, throw this in, throw this in. Throw all those in, and then also throw in our farming stuff. Oh, I forgot to water. That's kind of crazy. Wait, my tulips, leave the berries. I threw the heart berries in, but they'll get cycled round to the other thing anyway. Yeah, I forgot to water, which is kind of nuts. Alright, there we go. Another cycle done. But yeah, I mean, with the way that they've done this in this game, I definitely do want to try to automate as much as possible because I think it's cool. But yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of work, but I think we'll be able to do it. I think it's possible to automate. Well, it's not just possible, it is 100% possible, but it's just, yeah, time consuming. Okay. Right. What do we actually need for the portal? Well, other than the coral wood, we have everything else. But we also... Oh, there's another problem as well. Mechanical parts. Don't have a lot of those. I could go into like the larvae area and kill a bunch of dudes because they drop mechanical parts. So we do have enough to build 3 portals though. And we only technically need 2. Well, let me see, because if we think about it, right, we need 5 Octarine. So if you need 5, you only need 25 Octarine. So you need like 75 Octarine to make the robot arms. If you needed 5. If we just say you needed 100 Octarine to do that. But to do it with Scarlet, you need 300 Scarlet. And then you need what? 150, about 200 iron. Well, you need 200 iron. Basically. Which I do have 200 iron, to be fair. I do have 200 iron. And I have only 130 at Scarlet. The question is, do I just go on a Scarlet run right now and then just do it anyway without needing to do the... yeah, but the only thing is, I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? But the thing is what about for stuff with Scarlet in the future? Because I feel like... I mean... Yeah. It's just, I'm just thinking, because like, we've done quite a lot in this area. So it's like, how, I mean, there's probably more like down here and stuff, but I mean, we definitely could. Hmm. Okay, let's go from, where am I right now? I'm here, so. Do I have any, I do have tin on me, yeah. I don't have any fiber, so I can't actually, what the hell are these? Have I seen these before? They're strong as shit, I know that. Oh shit, look at these guys, bro. Now, I don't know what the fuck this area is, by the way. Or this is just something completely... It's like zombies and shit and poison clouds. And there's shitloads of them. They don't drop anything, though. Does that hurt me? Well, he does, but ignoring him for a moment. They drop coins. No, but there's also those tentacle things here. This is a weird area. What's going on here? There's a little bit of scarlet down here, but I just think this is weird, is all. There's a ring there. A mold ring. Well, alright. Well, I think with how many mobs there are, I'm going to get a lot of summoning levels here. Ow. Just going to hide over here for a moment. Hmm. 10% critical hit chance. That's actually pretty good, to be fair. Definitely be keeping that ring. There's a bunch of stuff down here. Okay. Oh, this is, yeah, okay, so this is like a whole new area. That scarlet chest it is. So this is like a whole new area here, right, okay. So that's something else. I don't know what that is. Like, we've got zombies and shit with mold, which is crazy. That's something else entirely down there. I mean, I guess we could go over here then. If we're looking for scarlet. Because this is the Sky Titan area, right? And then we could go over this way, maybe. Oh, it's just a wall. Because this will be a normal area. That one done. I haven't done any fishing really. I don't do any of my own cooking anymore, so I don't really gain anything anymore. Tip 1 health every second to you and all nearby allies. Yeah, I just don't do many of my own cooking, so I don't get anything anymore. What's this? 2% mana recovered on crit hit, magic barrier regen delayed. I'm gonna just go with mana recovered. It's fine. Yeah, I didn't expect zombies. That's an interesting twist, isn't it? That's kind of fucking crazy. The next area, obviously, that they're expecting me to go to is the Galaxar Zone, and there's another... Wait, the Scarlet thing's not really that far. Where the hell am I? It's only here, right? I'm here. Yeah, that's not far at all. We could use this Scarlet, by the way. That's not far at all. Look at where I am. Sure, wait, that's actually kind of crazy. Wait, where the hell am I going? Not up here. Wait, go back, because we could actually use this Scarlet, legit. That's not far at all. From, like, where I literally just was. Because here's the Sky Titan, you just bomb past him. And then you go straight here. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, let's go grab, what we'll do is let's go craft a bunch of drills and stuff. And then also probably repair my my tome as well. Because that does not take long to get to him, and that saves me building a portal. And the only issue we then have is the iron. Which obviously we'll probably need, but nonetheless, yeah. Oh, I left my repair bench here. Well, that wouldn't have gone well. Right. Grab this. That ring is actually good, so that can go there. You go here. Eggs can go in here. Yep. Right, what else do I need? Well, obviously I was doing that. What was I here for? Oh, yes. Okay, so now, yeah, we want this, So we want drills. How many can we afford? Probably quite a few. We could afford like 6 of them. So if I do 6 drills now, and then we have drills with us, and then we need power, so go to the automation table, build one of those, and then we need conveyors with us. Yeah. Conveyors, do I take an arm with me? What do the arms take to make? Are they the same deal? It's 5 though, yeah. Yes. If I can get Scarlet and Iron, I'm pretty much just free to build as many of these things as I want. Well, that Scarlet one is very, very close. So I've got those, I got that. I don't have a chest. Maybe I should make some more things as well. That's pretty damn close to get what we need. I should probably... I'm going to grab chests, but also I should probably make some more conveyors as well. Because it's only tin, and we haven't limited tin anyway, because that one's pretty close to where we're at. I don't know why there's heart seeds in there, but sure. You got those. Right, let's go. Yeah, because that's not far. I don't mind going over there. That doesn't take any time at all. It's just when it's really far away, it's annoying. It's like with this one, with the iron that I found, you know, you spawn, let's say, here, and you have to traverse all the way down here to get to it, but we may just have to do that. It wouldn't even take that long, but we may just have to do that. You know, like, maybe what we should do is work on, like, a tunnel just that just goes all the way through everything, you know, just for speed. Because it wouldn't take that long to get to. Because what we really want is like path of least resistance when it comes to just getting these resources online. And building those portals is fucking expensive. But it'd be a lot less expensive if we had path of least resistance and just go, hey, we're going to do that. Because this just doesn't, that's just crazy that it doesn't take any time to get to that. Right, where exactly was it? Because I might just drill straight to it. I feel like it was... Well, I went here, right? And then it was, I think, round here. Didn't I come through... I came through here, right? Did I come around here? Yeah, it's here, so... Got a scarlet chest there as well. Just let that get rid of the mobs. Mobs will just be annoying anyway. Right, let's drill all this out. Okay. And then what we'll do is we need to put down drills and figure out where, well, how many drills can fit. I think you can do 2 on like each side, I think. So 6 is technically not enough, but it will do for now. Like that. And then all I have to do is just put that generator down. And that'll power those. Oh shit, I didn't bring any fucking wiring with me. God damn it. Well, let's just... I'll tell you what, let's get this online first. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to block these guys off because mobs seem to spawn down there as well. Block those guys off. Right, let that drill and then... And then that goes there, he lands there, and then a chest just goes here, and then that's it. And then it'll all just get put into that chest. No, it won't, because, well, it will once that gets powered. I've got to run back and actually go get power for it, but sadly. I forgot, well, this should be a good premise for, like, how quick it is to get back to the portal, really. Because I fucking forgot wiring. I can't believe I forgot wiring, bro. I could also probably build 2 more drills whilst I'm over there. To be fair, though. So it's not a complete waste of time. Because I can get 8 drills on that. And I probably should get 8 drills on that. Because we're going to want as much as possible. And I'm not going to get another one. Because they're miles away, so... Yeah, I think we'll just do that. We'll get 8 drills on it. And then, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so grab 2 more of those, and then wiring, and then there we go, and we can put that back. The conveyors I'll take with me. That I won't need. Cool. And then now we have wiring, but we also have 2 more drills. So now we can drill the maximum amount off of it. Yeah, if I make a path down to the iron, you basically have the gold as well. If we need gold, we don't really need the gold right now, but if we that's why I'm doing the scarlet first, because then if we do scarlet first, we'll have oops, if we do, as I said, if we do the scarlet first, what we'll be able to do is take all that scarlet and then just carry that over to the other ones. The iron is limited, but if I just kind of a bit precautious on my iron, Where am I? I'm there. Well, that's not right, is it? Wait, is it right? Fucking lost myself. No. It's like, it's up and then, it's not across, is it? It's down over here. Went past it. I ran past it. And then all we need to do is just power this by doing that and then this. And that will power that for me, and then take 2 more drills. You can't get past that. Hold up. To be honest, we're going to have to drill a bit of this out anyway, so... Alright, there we go. And then we power him there, and then him there, and that powers all the drills. Now, we just do this. Conveyors. There we go, and then that'll just over time passively just grab that for us, which is nice. Don't just grab bomb pepper seed. Don't want a Pafungi thing because I'm not going to use that. Alright. I think, yeah, the next thing that I want to do probably next time as well. Obviously, where are we right now? Actually, this is on the map, to be fair. This is on the map, but I can also mark this as like a prospective like drill site. Mark it, boom. And that's where and now we've got our little drill site marked on the map. And then the other one is over here. So if we spawn there, we'd have to get all the way, because if we hit that, you'd have to go all the way down here. It's a massive hassle. And the next portal is, well, there isn't one. There's only this one. So yeah, that's the problem. Getting to this one's a fucking hassle. This one's not. This one's fine. And it mines at an okay pace as well, to be fair. Like, it's not a bad pace that it mines at. Have a look around, see if I see anything. I doubt we're going to see too much scarlet, because obviously when I came through here before I would be, you know, been picking up all the scarlet, so... We won't have gotten all of the scarlet, but we'll be picking up, we would have been picking up quite a bit of it. So I've kind of already been through here. That's the issue. I didn't go this way though. And there's another one down there, literally right next to this one. So if we ever need a second one, there's literally one down here next to it. Interesting. Now there's just scarlet ones everywhere, which I'm fine with. I don't have an issue with that. And the question is just, you know, there's just not any, there's just no iron ones though, that's the issue. I think the best thing to do is probably go back and then, yeah. It's 8:01 now, right. What we'll do is I'll run back over to this and then we'll call it. Where are we? Should eat something. Cool. It doesn't mine super quick, but it's still faster. Right, we'll call it there for now, so we'll be back tomorrow.